I like it.
Obnoxious Laker fans.
Oh man! Ironically, and this is to me, I think this is the greatness of our podcast. I essentially have the exact same motive with one of my teams and their fan base, the Dallas Cowboys. I am part of a Facebook group. I call it, I don't care. It's called Dallas Cowboys for Life. It's literally, I think, over 10,000 people who is within this group. And I've come to find out it's over 10,000 freaking idiots making the dumbest posts that you can think of in all of sports.
I understand.
I just sit back and I read this crap and I'm like, are you freaking... Tony Romo would never have us in the position Dak Prescott. Really? Really?
Yeah.
Don't worry about Zeke getting suspended. We have Derek McFadden. Derek McFadden. Jerry is just sticking up for his boys. He wanted to be the bad guy. You talking about the same dude that's cool with Donald Trump? That took that despicable knee before the national anthem, but not during the national anthem? And you surprised that he told all you Negroes, you better stand up or you're going to sit your ass down? You really surprised about that? Dallas Cowboy Nation. You guys make me sick to my stomach. I don't even like being a Dallas Cowboy fan no more. And I'm trying to think of a term where I can associate myself with the Dallas Cowboys without saying that I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. Because it's so, y'all are so stupid. Like, I just sit and I read these posts and I listen to you. Maybe we should trade Dez and let Bryce Butler start. Bryce freaking Butler over Dez Bryant. Are you freaking serious? Are you serious? It's like I'm starting to think none of you guys actually know about football itself. You don't really watch the game. You probably watch highlights on ESPN and just draw up conclusions based on what Scott Van Pelt is saying. Johnson, am I making sense? I mean, I hate it, man. I hate it so bad. And I mean, I try to defend you guys. I listen to Stephen A. Smith, and he's straight trash Dallas Cowboy fans. Yeah. I'm like, we can't be that damn bad. Until I listen to you. Until I have to respond. Josh, I put out a post before the season even started, and I was like, Jalen Smith, you know, the linebacker who has the bad foot. I'm like, he's not ready for that many minutes. Oh, you a hater. Really? He's a beast. No, he's coming off an injury where he cannot feel his freaking foot.
Wow.
He has one leg. He's not ready for that many minutes because you got to have lateral movement. That means side to side, you idiots, when you're playing the middle linebacker position. He cannot do that yet. Oh, yes, he can. Look at freaking Jalen Smith. What are the Dallas Cowboys doing right now in the offseason? They're looking for middle linebackers, Josh. Outside linebackers. Why? To replace Jalen Smith. But they didn't want to listen to me on that. I was just a big hater. But now, with this Jerry Jones situation, how in the hell are you surprised that he's telling players to stand up for the national anthem? And you really believe that stupid story that he put together saying he wanted to be the bad guy and take the heat off the players? But then you watch the interviews from the players and all they can say is no comment because he told them, hey, boy, shut your black mouth up and don't say nothing and stand up.
Shut his what mouth?
Shut your black mouth up. Jerry, can we take a knee?
That's what he said, too. Pretty positive, that's what he said.
Jerry, do you mind if we take a knee?
Hey, boy, shut your mouth talking to me, boy.
Hey, we're going to stand for the national anthem. And that's it.
We didn't do our Brian interview.
You were not. We didn't. You are not going to disrespect the flag whatsoever. What? So you're gonna stand? You're gonna shut your black mouth? You're gonna play for the Dallas Cowboys? And if one of you if one of you nice players decide to take a knee or raise your fist, you will sit down, boy. You won't play for the Dallas Cowboys.
Coach, it's not about that, boss.
Yes, it is. You disrespect it. You spit on the national flag with your black spit. You disgusting black monkey spit. You spit on it. You disrespectful niggers. You would not disrespect the flag wearing that Dallas Cowboy uniform whatsoever. You stand upright with your hand over your heart and you say, I pledge allegiance to the Dallas Cowboys of America.
Why?
America's team.
Why?
So all you little stupid ass, oh, I cuss, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right.
Stupid Dallas Cowboy fans that want to argue with logic.
Mm-hmm.
You see and you defend Jerry Jones by what he has to say.
Yeah.
But then you get mad at Donald Trump for what he had to say and they saying the exact freaking message.
Exact same thing.
I'm done with you guys. I'm no longer a Dallas Cowboy. Don't call me a Dallas Cowboy fan.
No.
Because you are a group of freaking idiots.
Yeah.
You're irrational. You can't seem to put logic together. And now you can't tell the difference in a communist team, which is what the Dallas Cowboys
sounds
are.
about right. Yeah.
That's it, man. That's all I got. I don't want to get
I feel you, bro.
too far. They just make me sick, man. I'm like, I see now why people hate Dallas Cowboy fans so much. You guys are stupid.
That's
Like,
true.
how you gonna? We're gonna bounce back. Do you see this Philadelphia Eagles team?
They're pretty good. They're definitely pretty good.
You expected them, and they don't even mention anything. We don't have a freaking running back, Josh.
You got what's his face?
McFadden
Yeah, there you go.
and Alfred Morris.
Yeah. Give him the ball. Give him the rock.
But yet nobody seems to mention that Lyle Collins is really a guard, but he's playing tackle and he's getting beat like a freaking drum game after game. Prescott might not even make it all season
Yeah.
because he's getting killed. But leave it up to you Dallas Cowboy fans. We still right for the running. We still Super Bowl contenders.
You need Tony Romo. You just need Tony Romo back, according to some of them.
I can't with it, man.
Yeah.
I really can't. But guys, this is our Eastern Conference, man. We already 8 minutes over than what I really wanted it to be, but whatever. Next week we're gonna do the Western Conference. We might go ahead and still have our LeBron James interview.
Yeah,
and that one.
Got to get that one in.
Next week should be a lot more fun. A lot more fun because to me the East is whack, but the West Coast is where the pop is, and we're gonna break it down here on Enough with the BS. Jay, any lasting thoughts?
That was it. I mean, you broke it down. Like, I'm embarrassed to be a Laker fan sometimes. The guys are idiots sometimes, you know? Like, trade Kuzma for LeBron right now.
Yeah,
How, Sway?
it's so
How we gonna trade Lonzo for Steph Curry?
we should trade Dan Bryant right now and get
what?
2 first-round picks. Who the hell giving up 2 first-round picks for somebody who can't even catch a
the
damn ball? Just shut up.
We should have traded Brandon Ingram to Indiana for Paul George. Okay, Paul George makes $27 trillion a year. Brandon Ingram makes 4. How we gonna do that?
And they want to sign every freaking free agent. Well, we ain't signed Darrell Reeves. Did you see Darrell Reeves?
LeBron's coming in 2020. Book it. And Westbrook. And Paul George. And Melo. And Chris Paul. All coming in 2020.
Rogers Camardi said he wants to play for the Cowboys on Skip Bayless show. Why don't we sign him? Why do you think ain't nobody signed him?
Exactly.
There's a reason why he's a free agent right now. Him and Reeves. There's a reason why they're not on the roster, Cowboy fans.
It's irrational fandom.
Would you trade the best guard in the NFL who plays for the Dallas Cowboys?
Okay.
Would you trade him for, it was a defensive tackle to play for the Rams?
I forgot.
Forgot his name. But they wanted to pull off that trade. How about we trade Dez to New York for Eli Apple and Rodgers Kamara? You think the freaking Giants would do that?
Both of they starting corner.
2 starting cornerbacks for Dez Bryant. Come on, man.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying, Josh.
I feel you.
These are actual quotes.
Yeah. I didn't make up any of those quotes I had, but that's what they want.
Oh, boy.
They don't, like you said, I don't think a lot of people watch the games, or they just watch a little Sports Center, read a little internet chats, and boom, they got all the answers.
But, man, this is what these rants going to do. They're going to bring out an emotion at the end of these shows. But this has been the East Coast of the NBA preview. Next week is going to be the West Coast. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with that Lakers versus Kings. But it's coming.
Putting on the back burner.
It is coming. Don't you worry about that, ladies and gentlemen. That podcast is coming.
Lakers won. I mean, don't know what else to do.
Yeah, they won.
Yeah.
With
title.
Some help from the Mafia.
Wow.
But, guys, you can follow us on Twitter. That is BS Podcast 864. We on Instagram at Enough with the BS Podcast. Don't follow me on Facebook. I'm completely done. Me and Facebook about to be over with really, really soon. I can't take it. Everybody and stupid people is driving me nuts, man. And it's flooded on Facebook. Flooded. You got girls. How come an N-word? An N-word ain't never did nothing for me but give me a baby. Well, you open your legs up.
No, yeah, that's what happens.
Remember that, madam. Who did that? Was that you or the N-word? I'm not going to get started on that.
Yeah.
But, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, we eliminated that. But you can follow the podcast on Facebook, which is Enough with the BS Podcast. They will have all of our shows listed. Like us. Learn about us. Love us or hate us. You can email me what you thought about the show. That is podcastbs@gmail.com. If you ever want to leave a message or come on the show, just email me, man. We all open. Nothing but love here. But that's all we got on the Eastern Conference of the NBA preview. Once again, next week will be the fun Western Conference. Got a lot more information coming to you guys about that. But this has been Enough with the BS Podcast. We are out. Enough with the BS Podcast. You are rocking with the best. Rocking with the welcome to the best. Rocking with the best. Rocking with the welcome to the best. Rocking with the best.